Good morning, good day, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to the Daily Vibe. Welcome to the Vibe Tribe. How is everybody? It's Wednesday. It's hump day. You know I had to say it. I don't think I said it last week. As you can see, for I don't know how many weeks straight since I've had this, I'm wearing my favorite shirt. It says Vert the Ferk. Anybody who knows a Swedish chef gets his phrasing, because he has a very strong Muppet accent. But I'm wearing this because it's Self-Care Wednesday, and this shirt brings me so much joy. It is just so funny. And it's actually kind of fun when you have to go out and run errands for the house, or, pick up something to eat, socially distancing and masked. Thank you very much. And you run into people that recognize a Swedish chef, and they see the shirt, and it brings them joy, and it brings them giggles. Which brings me to the list for Self-Care Wednesday. Good morning, Lori. So, 5 minutes of self-care. I actually got this from, I guess I just Googled it. So, and it's from Stacy Swift. I don't know who that is, but look her up. It's with an IE, because this is a great list. So, 5-minute self-care. Number 1, write down 3 nice things about yourself. This should be a daily thing. Even if you end up repeating stuff about yourself, just write down 3 nice things about yourself. It will help improve your self-love, your self-care, your self-worth, your self-respect. Even if you have all those things, write it down anyways. It'll just help solidify that. Good morning, Daisy. Number 2, step outside for some fresh air. Now, I know we're living in a weird time right now where we have to wear masks and everything, but this isn't necessarily saying go out and have an adventure. And if you do, and you're able to socially distance and there's no one around you, maybe take your mask off for a second and just breathe in life, or step outside your door. I live in a condo, so I can kind of go outside of my gate, or I can just go outside my front door. But just step outside for some fresh air, breathe in life. Number 3, drink some water. Everybody should drink water every day, at least 64 ounces. If you really want to get technical, you should actually be drinking whatever your weight is, split that in half, and that's how many ounces you should be drinking a day. But minimum, you should be drinking 64 ounces minimum of water a day. I love me some water. So, number 4, do a short mindfulness breathing exercise. You can actually do this with step number 2. If you want to, go outside, do a mindful breathing exercise. Always breathe in to the count of 8. Well, not always, but if you want, for people who don't normally do this, it is standard until you figure out your own, way that you want to do it, to breathe into the count of 8 and to exhale to the count of 8. And I don't mean like counting like fast. I mean like seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold it for a moment and then release. So, number 5, book the appointment you've been putting off. Are you feeling stressed because you're not feeling well? Well, if you keep ignoring it, it could get worse. So, book the appointment you've been putting off. And this doesn't necessarily mean a doctor's appointment. It could mean anything. It could be, maybe you're supposed to have a coffee date with a friend, but you've been too afraid to go out. You know what? If you don't want to go out, and a lot of places aren't open anyways, do a Zoom call. Do FaceTiming, or, Facebook has these little groups now. Twitter, you can just text each other back and forth, or there's Marco Polo where you can leave each other, messages and videos. But if you want it to be live, then, FaceTime someone, Zoom somebody, just reach out, or do a social distancing date, and have coffee or lunch or dinner with your pal then, So it's not just about health appointments, it could be a therapist. A lot of people don't want to go to therapy because it's still very stigmatized, but I will tell you, it is one of the most amazing experiences I will ever have in my life, and I still cherish it to this day. And if I ever need to go back, I know it's there. So, number 6, listen to a song that makes you smile. I actually have a playlist on my phone of songs that make me smile. And it's my go-to when I just call it positivity, when I need kind of an uplift. And to be honest with you, I made it for that reason, and yet I still forget to listen to it sometimes. Good morning, Jessica. Jessica provided much laughter yesterday. She has an ongoing fur soap opera. I won't go into details, but it is the most hilarious thing I've ever heard in my life, and I am waiting for this soap opera to continue. I believe it's about her dogs, and it's called As the Ball Rolls. So maybe one day it'll be a thing. And her profile photo is the new puppy that's coming, and she is adorable. I'm dying. And yay, Jess, I'm glad you finally get to catch me live. I know you've been so busy, so I'm excited to have you here. So again, number 6, listen to a song that makes you smile. I'll rerun through these since there are some people that are just joining. Morning, sibling. And but let me get to the last one. Find a video of cute animals online. There is no shortage of cute animals online. In fact, I'm sure Jessica just has As the Ball Rolls. That's it. That was the name of the puppy soap opera. It's so cute. But yeah, I'm sure she just has to look around. If you have pets at home, just watch them, because you know what? Animals, fur babies are hilarious. But yeah, there is no shortage online of cute animals. If you want something heartwarming, there's a site called The Dodo, which is on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's everywhere. And they're heartwarming stories, they're funny stories. But I don't know anybody who doesn't think, well, maybe one or two people, who don't find animals so adorable that they make your day better. So anyways, I'm going to go back through this really quick. Number 1, write down 3 nice things about yourself. Remember, this is 5-minute self-care. This should not take you very long. You can do all of these probably at the same time while you're sitting there just trying to write 3 nice things about yourself. And this is a daily thing. This isn't just a Wednesday thing. Wednesday are just ideas that we can have to provide ourselves with self-care. Again, like I said, I'm wearing my favorite shirt. As you notice, I wear this shirt every week, at least once during these videos, because it brings me joy and happiness. Who doesn't love the Swedish Chef? For those who know who he is. 2, step outside for some fresh air. It's hot as hell outside today, but yeah, I know, in October, like the middle of October. But I shall be stepping outside today for some fresh air. Drink some water. Again, 64 ounces should be your minimum. And one more time, if you want to get technical, you could always take your weight, split it in half, and those are the ounces you should be drinking every day. But again, minimum 64. 64. That's like 4 pints. And I don't mean 4 pints of beer. I mean 4 pints of water. So there you go. 5, although a pint of Guinness does sound good. Can I say? 5, book the appointment you've been putting off. Again, it doesn't have to just be medical. I've been actually thinking about getting a massage. Maybe I'll book that appointment because it says to book the appointment. Well, I'm not even sure if you can see that because white on bright light doesn't always work. So do it, especially if it's a medical appointment. Holding off can only make things worse. And wouldn't you rather have peace of mind or a healing regimen than put it off for too long? Yeah. Number 6, listen to a song that makes you smile. Again, if you want, create a playlist. Hit shuffle, see whatever comes up. But make a playlist of your favorite songs that totally make you smile. I mean, totally make you smile, that make you laugh, make you giggle. They could be stupid songs if you want, Number 7, find a video of cute animals online. These are your homework. I'm going to put these in the comments. Again, do it every day. It's not, the hardest one on there for many people is going to be number 1, and that's going to be writing down 3 nice things about yourself. I know I struggle with that. But, again, that's how you improve your self-love, your self-worth, your self-respect for yourself. It's how you step into self-care. And, Jessica, I hope it turns out okay. But yes, please do. And, just sometimes the hardest thing to do really is number 1 and number 5, depending on what they are. Number 1 being write 3 nice things about yourself, and number 5, booking that appointment. That's very important. You know, what can I say? It's often scary. It can be scary. No matter what it is. You know, I mean, even massages could trigger people with mental issues, just because, you know, you're being touched by a stranger. You know, medical appointments. I'm gonna share something really quick. My mom was not feeling well, and she went to the doctor in early January of 2014. No, actually, she went to him before that. But in January 2014, we always celebrate our birthdays together at the end of the month, because my mom and I, our birthdays were only a couple weeks apart. And she was having tummy trouble, you know, which was odd because I never knew her to have tummy trouble. I mean, we didn't really eat anything. We had tea and some pastries at our favorite little tea place in Seaport Village in San Diego. And I told her, I said, well, maybe you should go see the doctor. And she's like, well, I saw the doctor and he says I have IBS. But my spidey instinct just didn't feel like it. And I asked her again to go see the doctor, and she didn't. Turns out 4 months later, she was diagnosed with terminal pancreatic cancer. Now, it's pancreatic cancer. If she had gone back in January, I don't know if it would have made a difference or not, because it had been so far gone, and because, you know, and I'm just as bad. My family is terrible at making doctor's appointments. I think my dad is the only person that truly is in touch with himself and knows when he needs to see a doctor. But a lot of times I have to be forced to see a doctor. Several years ago, I ended up in the hospital with like severe flu symptoms. And I mean, this is years ago. And it turns out I had the swine flu before it was popular, before it really hit. And I don't even know how I got it, okay? I'd like to think it was an act of some kind of being out there trying to protect me when this full wave came through, because I do have a repaired heart. So I know these are my examples, but it can't hurt to have something checked. So, you know, I don't know who needs to hear this today, but for some reason it's coming through really strong that, you know, I have this, that I put this in check and I put this in place. And recently a sibling lost a friend who had sleep apnea, and he died in his sleep. And, you know, that was very painful for everybody, you know, because it's like, this is not a person who was old by any stretch of the imagination, you know. But it's very, very important to get things checked, because if they go unchecked, it can go bad. And sorry, I'm reading Jessica's comment. Girl, you need to go. Now, just in case, what she is talking about is her business. I'm not going to share it on here, but she's not dying. Okay, so I just want to make that clear, because I know there's some people out there that watch this and think, oh my God, I hope Jessica's okay. So yeah, I'm telling her, this finger point is for her, and anybody else who is not following through, go to the damn doctor. Go, just go. And that includes you, sibling, because you're terrible at that. And yeah, I mean, you know, remember, three are pointing back at me. So right now I'm good, and that's because people do force me to go to the doctor. But yeah, so again, just take care of yourself. That is one of the biggest self-care things you can do for yourself, is just making sure that you are healthy, on top of things. And you can't practice self-care if you're not here to practice self-care, right? Right. So get it done, get her done. And you know what? Welcome to the daily preach. I shall step off my soapbox now. But have a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday. I hope everybody has a great day. I am expecting to hear back on a messenger or something that Jessica made her appointment. That's right, I'm shaming you now. Because I love you, and because you're a good friend of mine and I care. So so anyways, oh look, I just saw my cousin Jeannie put a little like on there. So hi, cousin Jeannie, I love you too. Yesterday I believe it was yesterday, was the anniversary, the 10-year anniversary of my cousin Jeannie giving her sister one of her kidneys. So I want to do a shout out for that, because that I know is a little personal, but that is one of the greatest gifts you can ever do for somebody. And I think it still makes me kind of misty-eyed, because this is one of my cousins that has really always been there for me. I don't see her a lot, but I love her to bits. I love her to bits. So anyways, Jeannie, have a great day. All of you have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a happy hump day.